Okay, so I just did a little video. Let me turn the air down. I think air conditioner makes quite a lot of noise, but it is too hot. And I don't have a tent for me not to run the air conditioner. Alright, so we had a bunch of these trees trimmed by the power company. They really just left all this. So I'm going to come in here with my mower on another video. I'm seriously doubting I'm going to get to that today, but I want to just pull off what I can. Now I need to be really careful. I'm just going to use the thumb and the bucket. We've got a little burn pile in here. I don't foresee myself tracking to that. All this stuff. We'll probably pull stuff by hand. Ideally, I'd probably have the smaller bucket on here. Now there is a hotline. It did just shake a tiny bit. The hotline is 40 feet in the air. Alright, we're just going to drop it, and that's not heavy. I can move that by hand to that little burn pile. Ooh, I got to sneeze. Alright, got the sneeze out. Let's see what we can do. Man, I need to take this thing in about that buzz on the air conditioner. We still got the warranty. That is annoying. Those vines are going to be a pain in the butt. So yeah, we got to trim these up. We really need to clean up this fence line. It's going to be a really big job, honestly. Let me try to get, I don't want to go straight through the slop. This spot drains really bad right here. And we run a bunch of water for the capybara's poop. Basically what happens, if you can see that billboard, the whole structure on the billboard broke. Power went out, and the power company came out to trim the lines and take a piece of the billboard was like stuck on the power line. So that's all this stuff. Now they did not pull any of this off here, which normally, like when they come trim lines and stuff, they'll dispose of all the trimmings. But it was like on the weekend, and it was like an after hours call. I don't know, I should have said something to somebody when they were there. I just wasn't thinking about it. But we make a file here so I can still get out. So I just want to get off what I can easily get off, and then we'll come back in with the mower on the excavator and trim what I can around this. I can definitely get a bunch of these vines super easy, and then we'll come in by hand at some point and you know, really clean all the way up to the fence. I'm gonna have to be careful with the mower. I'm not gonna be able to get right up on it because I really don't want to hit the fence with the mower. Worst case scenario in that, it would wind up in the mower, the fence, and you know, destroy the fence and make a humongous mess. So that is what we want to avoid. I'm gonna have to pull some of this stuff off by hand that's on the ground like that. just trying to get some of this higher stuff. So, I mean, these lines really needed to be trimmed. I don't even remember the last time they did all this. They've done the lines outside of here, but as far as in here, I don't think they've done it when we've got all the birds in here, which has been a few years. If they did it when we had horses in here. There was a while you couldn't even reach, so I mean it's possible this really hadn't been done while we've been living here. We've been living here 9 years. I might be able to scoop this pile and just bring it over there with the excavator. We got a little burn pile, just 50 foot away from that. This is the best piece right here. I don't know. It looks like there's 10 million things attached to it, so it might not really want to come off. Let's see. I don't want to break anything by pulling too hard. If there's a bunch of vines attached to it. Really the last of it, I think. Goodness gracious. Dude, I'm gonna have to track this piece over there. Oh, I'm about to run into that trough. Let me make a little adjustment here. There's another piece or two. I might have to come back. We got a water trough right there. And that air conditioner thing's annoying. Hope y'all are okay. So I turned the music lower. What y'all think? Should I just have it, or I turned it off? Anybody want to make a comment? It's better with no music. With music. You want to hear me talk? You want just me to hush up and go listen to music? Is anybody even watching this? Find a happy medium and softly play the music and then talk. That air conditioner is probably bothering y'all. So what y'all think? Let me know. Trying to pack this in a little bit. That brush is going to burn good, but if you have it too fluffed up, it doesn't want to burn too good, so I have to pack it down. At least it's hard to get it started when you don't do it, it's fluffed up. I don't really have much else to say, so I'm going to turn the jams back on.
find a problem. Your mans never do no wrong if I'm so awful. Then why'd you stick around this long if it's risky? Why'd you keep on running off the shelf? Yeah, when you look at me, you halfway see yourself, and it got me thinking, if I'm the problem, then you might be the reason.
This is the Tiger.
Got my toes in the water, ass in the sand, not a worry in a world of cold beer in my hand. Life is good today, life is good today. Well, the plane touched down just about 3 o'clock, and the city's still on my mind. Bikinis and palm trees danced in my head, I was still in the baggage line. Concrete cars with their home prison bars, like this life I'm living in. But the plane brought me farther, I'm surrounded by water, and I'm not going back again. I got my toes in the water, ass in the sand, not a worry in the world of cold beer in my hand. Life is good today, life is good today. Adios and bye, con Dios. Yeah, I'm leaving GA. And if it weren't for tequila and pretty senoritas, I'd have no reason to stay. Adios and bye, con Dios. Yeah, I'm leaving GA. Gonna lay in the hot sun and roll a big fat one, and grab my guitar and play. The 4 days flew by like a drunk Friday night as the song drew to an end. They can't believe that I just couldn't leave, and I bid adieu to my friends. Cause my bartender, she's from the islands, her body's been kissed by the sun. Coconut replaces the smell of the bar, and I don't know if it's her